Once upon a time, a beautiful little baby girl was born to the king and queen of a faraway fairyland. Their baby girl was pretty and happy and never did anything wrong, so the king and queen called her Princess Perfect. When Princess Perfect was just 3 months old, the king and queen held a special party for their baby girl and invited 7 fairies to be her fairy godmothers. These 7 fairies each had a very special gift to give to their goddaughter.
Hello, Princess Perfect. I'm fairy number 1, and my special gift to you is to be as pretty as can be.
Oh, thank you, fairy number 1. Oh, what a generous gift to give.
What's wrong? Yo-ho, Princess Perfect. I'm fairy number 2, and my gift for you is to be a special friend. Everyone you meet will love you for being your best friend.
Oh, thank you, fairy number 2. What a perfect gift for our little princess.
Morning, Princess Perfect. Oh, have I got a present for you? I'm fairy number 3, and my very special gift for you is you'll always be happy as can be.
Oh, fairy number 3, what a happy gift to give.
No worries. Hello, Princess Perfect. I am fairy number 4. And I'm actually fairy number 5 as well. And we both love performing. So our special gifts for you are perfect dancing feet and a voice so sweet.
Oh, fairies 4 and 5, those gifts are perfectly princessy. Thank you so much.
One left. Hello, Princess Perfect, and my lovely queen. I am fairy number 6, and my special gift for your daughter is to always be very, very, very clever.
Oh, thank you, fairy number 6. That's a fantastic gift. Oh, but I did invite 7 fairies to the party. I wonder where fairy number 7 is.
The 7th fairy was called Fairy Twinkle. Now, while Fairy Twinkle was waiting to give the princess her gift, she saw a witch creep into the party. The king and queen had not invited the witch to the party because she wasn't a very nice witch at all. The little fairy had heard the witch muttering angrily that she should have been a fairy godmother too. Worried that the fairy godmother might do something horrid, Fairy Twinklestar waved her wand and made herself invisible so she could stay close by the horrid witch, just in case. And it was a good thing that she had. After the 6 fairy godmothers had given Princess Perfect their special gifts, the horrid old witch jumped out of her hiding place.
Actually, I wanted to be one of the fairy godmothers. And because you've made such a bad choice, I'm going to grant your child a gift. On her 16th birthday, she will prick her finger with a needle and fall down, never to wake up again.
Stop! That's a terrible thing to do, old witch. My magic isn't strong enough to fix that, but it can send you away, never to be heard of or seen again. Special magic fairy wand, I really need some help. Please send this witch away with a magic fairy spell.
And in a burst of fairy glitter, the wicked witch disappeared, her cackling never to be heard again. Although the king and queen and all of the guests were pleased that the wicked witch was gone, they were so very, very upset at the horrid gift she had given to their Princess Perfect.
Oh, what are we going to do?
Well, I can't stop the nastiness completely, but I can lessen the blow. If Princess Perfect pricks her finger, she will fall into a deep, 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 deep sleep. And one day, her Prince Charming will come along, see her, and fall instantly in love with her. And when he gives her a little kiss on the cheek, she will wake up and they will live happily forevermore.
Princess Perfect was never told about the horrid gift the Wicked Witch had given her, but her mummy and daddy, the king and queen, were very careful to make sure there were no needles or pins anywhere in the castle, except, of course, in the sewing room. This was a room where the clever fairies inside made beautiful clothes for the king, the queen, and the princess.
Hi, I am Princess Perfect, and today is my 16th birthday.
The birthday girl was skipping through the castle when she came across the sewing room, and rather surprised by her discovery, knocked lightly on the door and gently opened it to look inside. Oh dear, I guess you can guess what happened next. Princess Perfect saw the beautiful dresses that the fairies were making and really wanted to try to sew herself. But the minute that she picked up a needle, she pricked her finger, ouch, and the Wicked Witch's curse came true. Princess Perfect fell into a deep, deep sleep, and not even the fairies could wake her up. The king and queen were so very, very sad, and they gently carried her to her pretty princess bedroom and laid her on the bed. They cried so much that when the 7 fairy godmothers came to visit, the fairies decided the very best thing to do was to make the whole kingdom fall asleep, until Princess Perfect's Prince Charming came along, and the 7 fairy godmothers waved their wands together, and in a burst of fairy dust, everyone in the kingdom fell asleep. Even the chickens in the yard, the puppies playing in a basket, and the horses in the stable. All of the people and animals started snoring softly. A long time passed until one day a handsome prince was riding his beautiful horse past the gates of the kingdom. He decided to visit the king and queen and ask if he may have a glass of water, because he was very thirsty.
Whoa! Periwinkle, Prince Pie! Nobody here seems to be awake. Hello? Anybody here? Anybody awake? It's nearly afternoon.
To his surprise, he found everyone in the land of sleepy dreams.
Oh, my sleeping beauty, never have I seen such a sight. I must kiss your delicate Princess Perfect cheek.
The handsome prince whispered as he leant over and gently kissed Princess Perfect on the cheek. And with that one little special kiss, the Wicked Witch's horrid spell was broken, and Princess Perfect slowly opened her eyes and smiled at the handsome prince. The prince and princess were married that very same day and lived happily ever after. The end.
It was so good to watch Sleeping Beauty. Isn't it great to watch our fairy favourites again? Do you remember when Barnaby and Wizzy showed us their squeeze box? They didn't even know how to hold the instrument or how to play it. But when it made a noise, it sure did scare them. That was the day that Wizzy made a spell in Fairyland. And Wizzy's spells don't usually work, do they? So Barnaby ended up with a great big star on his head for the rest of the day.
Hi, Wizzy. Hi, Barnaby. Wow, what is that you're playing? I mean, I assume it's a musical instrument. It's got keys that look like a piano, but it's way too small to be a piano. Oh, I'm stumped.
Well, this is called a piano accordion. It has keys on the side, just like a piano, but you need to pump air into it to make it work. You can also do things like other instruments, like play short notes like this. You can also play long notes like this.
Oh, wow.
And if you play more than one note together, you can make a chord.
All well and good, Wizzy, but can it do a happy song and a sad song? That's what I want to know.
Absolutely, my busy buzzy friend. You can play happy songs just like this.
You can
can also play sad songs like this. You can put it all together to make a really fun song, just like this.
That was fan-buzzy-tastic, Wizzy.
That's right. So there you go. That's magical music.
Let's do it.
Music is so magical, so many different sounds. Come and join us in our world and see what we have found. It's magical, it's musical, and very tasmagorical. Fan-fairy, yes. Fan-fairy, yes. Fan-fairy tasmagorical.
Fairy Princess Minuet, the sun is going down in the Fairyland dance studio. The stars are going to twinkle brightly.
Do you know why the stars twinkle in the night sky? Let's see if you remember when Cordeline the clever pixie gives her answer.
Oh, Fairy, hello. I've heard it's a starry, starry day in Fairyland today. I love star jumping, don't you? Oh, I wonder what today's question from Harmony and Rhapsody could be. Dear Cordeline, the clever pixie, can you please tell us why the stars in the night sky are so twinkly? Great question, Fairies. It's a bit tricky, but I'm sure you'll get the idea. When you look up in the night sky, our eyes see about 6,000 stars. Have you ever done that? Have you seen how the stars seem to twinkle? Actually, Fairies, that's not the stars doing that. Most stars shine in a steady light. The reason is that there is lots and lots of air between the stars and our eyes. And as the air moves, it causes the starlight to bend as it travels down from the sky to our eyes. And as the starlight bends, our eyes think the stars are twinkling. Fairy, goodbye.
What a magical day in the Fairyland dance studio. It was just full of our fairy favourites.
I'm sure you'll agree, there's only one way to describe the day.
Fan-fairy-tastic.
But now it's time to go. Say it from me, Fairy Momo, and from me, Fairy Lucy,
And from me, Fairy Princess Minuet, the dancing fairy. Fairy, goodbye.
Goodbye to all our friends. It's sad that we must go. We've had a lovely time today, had some funny laughs today, made some special friends today, and now we have to go. With a harmony wave and a harmony wiggle, a harmony kiss and a harmony giggle, a big goodbye from harmony. Now I have to go. With a rhapsody wave and a rhapsody wiggle, a rhapsody kiss and a rhapsody giggle, a big goodbye from Rhapsody. Now I have to go. With a fairy wave and a fairy wiggle, a fairy kiss and a fairy giggle, a big goodbye from all of us. Now we have to go. Now we have to go.
How to be a fan-fairy-tastic friend. Fairy friendship rule number 1 is to love your friends just the way they are. Fairy friendship rule number 2 is to be happy, giggly, and positive. Fairy friendship rule number 3 is sharing. Sharing is for caring friends. Fairy friendship rule number 4 is a hug a day and your friends will stay. And fairy friendship rule number 5 is to say sorry if you make mistakes and forgive your friends if they make mistakes. Fairy, goodbye.